Welcome back to Crypto Future, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Uh, Start off with not a financial advisor. I'm not giving you financial advice. So I'm letting you know what you can add to your watch list. So I'm going to start the day off. We're going to look at the markets. We got a lot of Jasmy news today, and then like a lot. And then also at the end of the near the end of the video, I'm going to touch on. I've been asked a few questions in the comments, so one of them was about when XRP, when I think it'll pump, and what my prediction for it will be and stuff. So stay tuned for that at the near the end of the video. I'll be touching on that. Um, so first off, we'll look at the markets. Jasmy, it looks red, but it's not so bad. Jasmy's down only 1.8%, so holding strong at 3.7 cents. Got ICP at down 4.4. Caspa's down 8%. That's a good buying opportunity in my opinion for Caspa. I'm very bullish on Caspa, by the way. HBAR's down 3.8%. Algo's down 3.3. Quant is down 2.4% to $99. That's a good buying opportunity for Quant as well. Bitcoin's holding 26.4. Sandbox, we're looking at 37 cents. Good buy in my opinion. XRP's holding 49 cents, and Moonbeam Glimmer, which I'm super bullish on, is 24 cents. So that's kind of what the markets are looking like right now. What do we have here? First, we got a couple of articles here, big articles for Jasmy. So we're going to get into that first. Try to get through them as quickly as I can. Stay with me, guys. Also, shoot me a like and a subscribe. We did it. We broke 200, guys. We're 204 or 205 now. Let's keep going. Let's shoot towards 300 now. Let's keep this growing. Like, that's absolutely phenomenal, guys. I'm so excited about that. Thank you so much. Okay, so into this article here. Jasmy strengthens strategic cooperation and accelerates business deployment. On March 15th, 2021, with a long-term goal of realizing Edge AI, Jasmy actively joined hands with Japanese corporation, hereinafter referred to as JNA. So when I say JNA, that's what I'm talking about. To establish a friendly strategic partnership to explore the next generation of embedded devices and innovative solutions. As a top tech-based system company in the field of AI, IoT, and cloud in Japan, JNA has been the inevitable champion behind the Made in Japan label, owing to its professional capabilities and the support of partnership companies both in and out of the industry, and is highly recognized for its strength and alliance between the two giants. Has received wide attention from outside the world. From the outside world. As we all know, Jasmy has always been committed to researching, developing, and providing Internet of Things platform services by participating in a number of technology innovative cooperation projects with JNA. Jasmy will integrate its core Internet of Things encryption and distributed data security management platform services with JNA's best AI, IoT, cloud, and other technologies. So they're rolling that together to accelerate the realization of new business models. Remember, I told you guys with this technology, it was going to start being translated into other things: cell phones, desktops, gaming systems, things like that, right? And they're going to keep innovating like that as we go. The focus of this cooperation will be on how to use JNA's AI technology and embedded device development capability to empower and upgrade the personal data locker provided by Jasmy, and the new technical solution explored based on this advanced concept will certainly be further validated in the future. Joint R&D and commercialization trials, which is worth looking forward to. Industry authorities believe that the JNA's hardware and software development capabilities and experience in the AI field and Jasmy's core services, as well as its Internet of Things platform services, which is safely, securely, and effectively managed Internet of Things device data, will provide a technical foundation for both parties to explore the bleeding edge technology solutions, a weird way of wording it, edge AI in the future, along with dramatic changes to the whole industry. So, and then it goes on about that company. So that's what I'm saying. Like Jasmy, like they're just getting started, guys. Like I stress to you guys all the time. You want to get in on the companies that are building in the bear market, right? And the fact, like, it's almost laughable at this point that Binance has them in the innovation zone. Like I said, they must be changing the innovation zone to companies that are actually innovating because that's what Jasmy's doing, right? They're innovating all over the place. Um, so it's just nothing but bullish news for Jasmy, right? Nothing. Um, so I got it now. Next, we have a tweet here from Jasmy promoter. The impact of Jasmy on Japan's tourism industry, as an observation from the live experience during my. So he's talking about his experience touring Japan recently for 2 weeks. And remember, I was telling you guys that Japan's government was using the technology of Jasmy to make tourism better in the country, to record and store the data for where people are coming from, where they're going, what hotels are staying at, restaurants that they're eating, and all that kind of stuff, the sites that they're going to see. And they use that data to try to make the experience of touring in Japan better. And that translates to every country in the world that wants to attract tourism. So during my 2 week stay in Japan, excuse me, I made several observations, but one aspect in particular caught my attention was a significant influence of Jasmy may have on a travel and tourism sector, specifically through their provision of rental services for pocket Wi-Fi. These devices, which can be connected to multiple devices, are offered to travelers, allowing them to conveniently access the internet. See what I mean? Convenient. Makes it better. The tourism experience makes you want to go back again, right? In Jasmy's phase 2, they mentioned their collaboration with local governments to utilize tourist data, which is what I just touched on. Throughout my stay, I personally understood the reasoning behind their decision. Travelers from different regions have unique spending habits requiring predictive analysis. By gaining insights into the frequently visited destinations, the future purchasing preferences of these travelers, Jasmy can tap into a highly profitable market. Finally, the pocket Wi-Fi devices, which frequently rent to travelers, play a crucial role in facilitating this process. These devices not only track their movement but also connects to their cell phones where they navigate from rest. So you wouldn't also be spending so much money roaming with your phones as well in terms of connecting to the internet, right? Which is amazing as well. Like we all know how much money we end up spending, hundreds of dollars for roaming fees and stuff like that, right? You almost want to just leave your phone on airplane mode the whole time that you're touring. So anyway, that's just one person's experience so far with utilization of Jasmy's technology being utilized by the government to increase the experience of tourism in their country. And again, that applies to all countries, right? Another article here, Jasmy agreed to business alliance with Nextgo, aiming for wide-ranging development of PCs in markets from Asia to the Middle East and India. Jasmy's, because as far as I understand right now, the Aveda laptop, you can only buy it in Japan. I think, I could be wrong, but around Japan. But they want to go global, obviously, right? They want this technology to expand and be everywhere, obviously. Jasmy has basically agreed to a business alliance with Nexco Company Limited, which develops a wide range of PC businesses in over 25 countries. So look at that, just like that. They're expanding from Japan, their technology into their Aveda laptops, and they have dipped tapped into a range of 25 countries by partnering with another company, including markets from Asia, the Middle East, India, the UK, and Ireland. We have begun preparations for collaboration. That's huge, you guys. That cannot be understated. Jasmy, a Japanese company that develops and provides data security and sharing services in the Internet of Things era. Jasmy Internet of Things platform. Its only token, Jasmy, is the first Japanese blockchain project approved to be listed on the Japanese digital currency exchanges. It is the first legal and compliant digital currency in Japan, which is epoch-making meaning for the Japanese digital currency market. Huge news, you guys. Huge news. Not only for the coin, like not only for Jasmy token, but like they're expanding, guys. They're growing. I'm telling you guys, like. And the people who say it's a rug, like, look what I'm talking about. Like, they clearly know none of this stuff when they say Jasmy's a rug. I don't understand it. So some more big news here is Hara tweets out at Binance Live. I gave a speech in English explaining Jasmy's business and future business development. And so we've got Blockchain Live or Binance Live coming back. So 8 a.m. UTC on the 21st. Seems they're going to be doing an AMA of sorts. You can look it up on Hara's page. That would be the day after tomorrow. And today's Monday, so that would be Wednesday morning. So keep an eye out for that if you guys are interested in doing that. I'll probably listen into it, take some notes, and do a video on it for you guys from what I took away from it. But just giving you guys a heads up that's there if you want to tune in. And then we've got some other massive news just for the market as a whole here. Fidelity Investment, 4.5 trillion. Fidelity rumored to file a spot Bitcoin ETF. So we've got BlackRock, now we've got Fidelity. This is massive. And like I've said before, you guys, it's a double-edged sword because some people are upset they don't want these big companies in. But in order for us to get to a 10, 15, 20, $50 trillion market cap for the whole asset class, guys, we need these companies in. We need them in. It's a necessary evil. Because as much as I love crypto, I love what they're doing, I love the idea of the incumbents, going against them and stuff. At the same time, what's most important to me and what should be and probably is most important to you guys is your wallets, is your bank accounts, is to make money, right? And this is how it's done. You let these guys come in because you guys are in early right now. Let them come in. Let them pump the market, pump your bags, because if Bitcoin goes to the moon, it's going to bring everything with it, right? You guys know how the market works. So Jasmy is going to go up, XRP is going to go, everything goes up. It's all going to follow Bitcoin. We all know that. So just keep that in mind, you guys. Then you get your bags filled, you retire, and then you say, whatever, see you later, BlackRock, see you later, Fidelity, do whatever you guys want. I'm retired. I got my island somewhere. I got a place out in the bush with 20-foot concrete walls around it, so the world can't bother me anymore. You know what I'm saying? You get your money, you retire, you don't even have to worry about it anymore, right? So it's great that these companies are getting in. I truly do believe now more than ever we're going to be closer to a 10 to $15 trillion market cap by the next bull market if this keeps up. I do believe that, right? So it's no surprise they're attacking crypto exchanges, and then all these companies are launching ETFs and custody and blah blah blah, right? So huge news, guys. That's massive for the whole asset class. Can't stress that enough. And then finally, talk about XRP here. The when's it going to pump? Where do I think it's going to go? So as I touched on a couple of videos ago, in terms of XRP. When this case ends, I want people to temper their expectations, because I really do not think it's going to go like a lot of people saying, like $13, right away, $50 right away. And I will read these. I will read to you guys some of these predictions and stuff from eGrad Crypto and stuff like that. But the most conservative, I try to be conservative, right? I try to tell you guys, because I would much rather tell you that it's going to go to 50 cents and it go to $50 and you guys be happy that I was wrong, than for me to tell you it's going to go to $50 and it goes to 50 cents and you guys are PO'd at me because I was wrong, right? You know what I'm saying? So I like to be conservative, right? And realistically, in my opinion, when this case ends, because of the current status of the asset class, because we're so beat up, we're so down right now, I'm going to say I honestly think somewhere between 84 and 87 cents is where XRP is going to end up pumping up to. It might wick a little higher briefly, but I think that's where it's going to end up settling, around that 84 to 87 cent range. I don't see, like, maybe $1, but I don't see, there's no liquidity in the market right now for it to go to $13. Where's that money going to come from, right? I don't know. And there's another factor. It don't now hear me out before you get upset, okay? I'm talking about, that's the short term. That's the immediate pump that I'm talking about, okay? Now, you have to understand that it's going to take a little bit of time for it to get relisted everywhere and for everyone to start being able to buy into it again. That's one of the main reasons it's not listed anywhere, right? It's not like the case is going to end and then the next day Coinbase is going to be listed on Coinbase again. That's not going to happen. It's probably going to take a little bit of time for Coinbase and all the other exchanges to start pumping it out, to start listing it, but when that does happen, it's going to be like wildfire, right? Then I could see it pumping up to around $6, $7, $8, right? When it really gets that momentum, then maybe a pullback down to about $4 or $5, right? And then, because then we have the halving coming up, right? So maybe if that happens around the halving, we could be $3, $4 by that time, right? And then once the halving comes, you've got another 6, 8 months, and you're going to have your blow off top and stuff like that. That's when you're going to see, in my opinion, like a 10, 13, $20 XRP, maybe 50. Like, it depends. And when I say that, right, there's another factor too that you have to take into consideration, is market cap. And you can't take market cap. You got to take it seriously, but not too seriously, right? Because market cap is not currently how much money is sitting in that asset. That's not how it works, first of all, right? Secondly, when people say, oh, the market cap for Jasmy or XRP would have to be, way up here for that, like, yes. And when they're saying that, you have to remember that the peak of the last market cycle was just under $3 trillion, right? And that's most likely the number that they're playing with in their minds when they're giving you this realistic or conservative number, right? Is that we have BlackRock and Fidelity getting into the asset class now, right? That's going to pump in trillions and trillions of dollars. I think 10 trillion is going to be conservatively low for the total asset class market cap. So for someone to say, well, I mean, XRP would have to have the market cap of Bitcoin right now, whatever it is for Bitcoin right now, for it to be that, and it's not going to do that. Well, yes, it can, because then Bitcoin's market cap's going to be higher, right? XRP will still be in the same spot, maybe 1 position up, maybe 2 positions up, or whatever, but the whole asset class is going to be up. It's not like we're saying that all the money in crypto, there's just like $1 trillion, it all has to go into XRP. If the asset class market cap is like 10, 15, 20 trillion dollars, well then, yeah, of course there's going to be a lot more, it's a lot more possible for there to be $1 trillion in XRP or Jasmy or whatever, right? Because there's going to be more money in the market as a whole. You understand what I'm saying? So when people say, well, this crypto can't get to that because the market cap would have to be this. Yes. But if you're telling me that you think that's impossible, then what you're saying to me is you don't believe in the asset class enough for the market cap as a whole to be any higher than $3 trillion, because that's the number you're basing it off of, right? So you don't have enough faith that the market cap is going to be much, much, much higher. There's going to be far more money in the entire asset class, right, as a whole. So you have to take that into consideration as well, and that's a factor that I don't think a lot of people do. I was just talking to AJ on Twitter, AJ over at the BitBoy channel. I was having a conversation with him yesterday about it, and he was saying that because I've watched a lot of his videos, and I don't get me wrong, I like AJ. I think he's got a great personality. I like watching him on BitBoy's channel. He's a great dude, man. If he doubt he sees this, but thumbs up, buddy. I like your stuff. I do. I think you're very personable. That being said, though, he's been doing a series every week of price prediction videos for altcoins, and it's just like I had to say something to him finally because I think Sand he did the other yesterday or whatever, and it's just so because according to him, not one single altcoin is going to come even 25% of the way back to their all-time high, let alone will never enter price discovery, right? Because he's saying like, so the all-time high for Sandbox, for example, was like, I don't know, almost $8, so it's $7.90 or whatever. And he was saying, oh, $2 Sandbox. He's like, because, and I get what he's saying. I do. Now, hear me out. I hear what he's saying, right? He's talking about there's much more supply in the market, but there's also, the circulating supply is much, much higher, and he's right in that aspect. And I was talking to him about that, and my final question that I asked him that I kind of stumped him on, and I could tell he didn't take it into consideration, was the total asset class market cap. How much money, when he's going into these predictions, how much money is he projecting is going to be in the entire asset class in the next bull market? And he said to me, that's a very good question, and I hadn't thought about it, right? That tells me that he didn't take that into consideration when he was doing his analysis, right? So you have to take that into consideration. The entire asset class's market cap is going to go freaking bananas, you guys. We're having, like, if I had told you in 2017 that we're going to have BlackRock and Fidelity having Bitcoin ETFs, you'd think I was crazy, right? Like, that is massive news. It's going to bring in trillions and trillions of dollars, you guys. So anyway, I'm kind of rambling on now. There's just a lot that goes into this stuff, and I can't wait to go live and have these conversations with you guys. So I'm not just kind of talking to myself, and you guys are giving me feedback and comments. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Shoot me a like, you guys. Thank you again. We've made it past 200 subs. Let's go for 250. Let's go for 300, guys. Ideally, let's get to 1,000, but let's take it one step at a time, right? So shoot me a subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it, you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys later this evening.